Yeah. You already know. For only $100, I'll promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That is my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and www.doggydiamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only, must be Cash App ready. 24 to 48 hour turnaround time. Sometimes, if I forget and I don't get to it, just send me a message and say, hey, where's my promo at? And I'll get right on it. Okay? All right. As we proceed on a late night. It's late. I should have been here earlier. But I was working. I don't think my music is loud enough. I'm going to turn my music up a little bit. Let me see, where we at? We at 46? Yeah. Let me see, where we at? What number where we at right there? Where we at? What number we at? 54. We going on 54. Yeah, we staying at 54, man. As you file in, hit the like button. The memberships is on pause. They're working on something. YouTube always changing something. So the membership's on pause. So anybody who's a member, yeah, your membership is paused. Cash App is available, pinned to the top if you want to send in something. Super Chat is available also. So as I build on this tonight, thank you to everybody who's going to join me and even watch on the playback. Shout out to the West Coast. It's early out there, so all my East Coast people, it's late to y'all, but on the West Coast, it is early in the evening. So let's get it cracking. No shades tonight. I'ma bear these lights. Tonight. So yeah. What's up, everybody? I'll go by the name of Doggy Diamonds. This is Doggy Diamonds TV. Yeah, this is Doggy Diamonds TV, and this is Doggy Diamonds No Filter Podcast. I'm here tonight, and I know you might be sitting there saying to yourself, what on earth are you talking about G Herbo and No Limit Cairo for? What make you talk about this on your platform? You don't really be talking about stuff like this. But it's the first time for everything, and where I'm going with it, you're going to get why I'm talking about this. So first things first. Who is G Herbo? Well, I knew him as Little Herb. So my little cousin used to listen to this kid. We was on our way traveling somewhere. I forgot where we was at, but we was in the car and he's playing this music. And I'm like, yo, what are you listening to? He's like, yo, this is Little Herb. He go by the name of G Herbo now. I'm like, okay. Chicago, yeah. So I was familiar with him. I can't say I really got into the music, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's what he listening to. I listen to it. I ain't gonna say, yo, turn that off. It's whack. Because it wasn't whack. It just, it was different. You know, the flow was a little different. But, you know, I got to listen to everything once or twice just to be in tune with what's going on. You know, I can't be that, oh, I'm not listening to that. I listen to everything once or twice, you know. So we listened to it on the ride. So I was familiar with him, but I knew him as Little Herb. He changed his name to G Herbo. That's it. So recently, an interview came out. Well, and then he's always like in the media a little bit. He got arrested. I believe he's dating or has a baby with Fabulous daughter, his stepdaughter. So he's been in the he's been in around. So I got familiarized with him based off of that. So I know who he is. So recently, an interview comes out, and I actually enjoyed the interview. Like, yo, it's not too many interviews that I watch that I enjoy, but I happen to enjoy this interview by 16 Shot 'em visuals. It's on there, and it's the kid named No Limit Cairo, and he's talking about, you know, G Herbo and Bibby. I like Little Bibby. Little Bibby got an ill voice to me, and he had a song called Water that I just absolutely love. I love the song Water. Hold on, I do need my shades. These lights is crazy. So he has a song called Water that I love. His voice is ill. And I seen him perform live at Webster Hall. See, Little Bibby was cool. I didn't really pay too much attention to him. Because when I seen Bibby, I thought of Mike Bibby. Seriously, because I used to love the Sacramento Kings and NBA 2K. So when I thought Little Bibby, I'm like, is he related to Mike Bibby? Like, why is Bibby? I never heard of Bibby before besides Mike Bibby Pops was a coach at Kentucky or something like that. But anyway, let's go. So I like the song Water. And then I seen him perform at Webster Hall, and he had a packed house. You know, Webster Hall is not easy to pack out. And he had a good performance. So the sample for Water I love because it's Jeezy's song called I Got This. Cameron Cameron rap to the beat. And it's the same sample. So I was like, yo, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? So me, I love samples, I love beats, you know, so that attracted me. And then the dude voice is ill. Never really got into nothing else, never really investigated. Then I'm hearing he's behind the kid Juice WRLD. Never got into Juice WRLD music, but he was a phenomenon. He was, you know, a big artist for one reason or another. So, you know, again, I'm not here to tear nothing down. I embrace everything. And then when people like stuff, I try to understand why people like it. I try to listen to it and say, why people like this. So I listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And Juice WRLD wasn't for me. But again, it is what it is. So, No Limit Cairo apparently is from the same hood. Yeah, Soul Plane, that's the name of the song. Apparently, and Jadakiss is on Water remix too. It's real dope. So apparently, Bibby and No Limit Cairo in the No Limit crew, which when I first heard No Limit crew, I automatically thought it was some New Orleans stuff, but apparently they call themselves No Limit. So you know these new kids got these initials. So it'll be like RFK, whatever, and then it'll be their name, but the RFK means something. So it ain't just like Doggie Diamonds. It'll be like 927 Doggie. You know, that's just their names now. So now they have these names with these initials. So their name is No Limit such and such, No Limit such and such. So even if you look on Instagram right now, his name is No Limit Herbo. So the kid Kyro was talking, and you know, apparently he starts to say how Bibby is from the hood and he didn't look out for the hood. And Herbo became a part of No Limit. He's not originally No Limit. He didn't grow up with them, but he joined the crew, and how he doesn't help the crew. He made a lot of promises that he didn't keep. Kyro, I was really intrigued by the interview because I love good interviews. A lot of interviews suck. But for some reason, this 2 hour and some change interview, I was just stuck listening to it. I don't know if it was his voice. I don't know if it was his believability, but I watched it. First I watched the clips and then I watched the full interview. His voice was ill to me. His mannerism was ill. And then he said a rhyme where he was like, he said, yeah, when he come up, when they gonna go to Egypt, yo, he ain't been to Egypt yet. Yo, I was weak. So if I watch an interview and I got parts where it make me laugh, you know what I'm saying? It's parts where it make me laugh. Hold up, you out, waste of time? Okay, cool. You ain't got to worry about coming back no more. There you go. Somebody already got you. So there's a lesson in this. I'm going there with it. So it made me laugh. The interview made me laugh. Like I was intrigued. I was just sitting there. But when he said he going to Egypt. He ain't been to Egypt yet. I was like, yo. So I laughed. Then he said another part where apparently one of the homies had his leg amputated. He got one leg, and Herbo used him in a rap. And he said, homie stood 10 toes down and he only got one leg. And then the homie called him and asked him could he go on tour with him. And Herbo was like, what you want to go on tour with me for? Go on tour with somebody else. But he was like, yo, but you use me in your rhyme. Like, why I can't go on tour with you? So I understand. I understood. I listened. You know what I'm saying? He was making a lot of valid points. He didn't come off like a hater to me. He came off like he was speaking his truth, from his point of view. It was honest. It was open. He had me laughing. He didn't come off like a hater to me. He didn't come off like a hater. He just came off like somebody who was speaking his truth. And then I think sometimes depending on what perch a person is sitting on, is whether we call them a hater or they just jealous or blah, 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 blah. That's what we do. So when a person is looking up and the person they're talking about is above them, you automatically will call them a hater, depending on how you feel about that person up there. So if anybody comes out and says something about Jay-Z, the fact that people don't like Jay-Z for whatever reason, people will just believe it and go with it. You know, but then if somebody says something about somebody that you like a 50 Cent, if you look up and they say something about 50, you'll call them a hater because 50 Cent is likable. So even if 50 looks down and says something about somebody, nobody ever really says your 50 is a hater. They just look at it and laugh and just take it for what it is. So depending on where you sit and who you talking about and how favorable that person is that's being spoken about is how people take it as, whether you're a hater or, ooh, you know what I'm saying? So he didn't come off like a hater to me. But he did come off not educated about how this thing goes. So this is what I want to do tonight. So hopefully if he listens, hopefully if many of you listen, because as you get successful in whatever it is you do, and then success is what you deem to be success, but then you have people's perception of what success is based on what you're doing. So as you become more and more successful in what it is you're doing, whether you have candles, whether you have merchandise, whether you have a store, whether you're a rapper, because see, we are more than just rappers and artists and podcasts. So we do all types of stuff in this industry, right? So I just want to say to G Herbo and Kyro, I don't know if this wasn't a conversation that could have been had behind the scenes, or you tried to have the conversation behind the scenes and you were tired of getting shunned, or you was tired of getting a runaround, so you went public with it. It's your prerogative. It's your business. I'm in the business. I'm in the business of, you know, when people talk about people, hey, you know, I'm in the business of that too. And like I said, it was a very good interview, very entertaining. I was entertained by it. That's what it's all about. And I love good interviews, sitting in where I sit, and I love good interviews, you know. So when I see a good interview, I'm always going to watch it. I don't care who's doing it. I just love good interviews. And that was a phenomenal interview. So shout out to them for putting on for the culture. 16 shot him. And that's like, I watched more than one of his interviews, you know what I'm saying? So I really like the kid interview. 16 shot him. I believe that this is, if that's not it, let me get it correct. I'll get it correct before, but I think it's 16 shot him. 16 shot him, if I'm not mistaken. So this is where we have to talk about certain things, right? Shout out to Red Henny too for just subscribing. Now look. Oh, when you subscribe too, your name come up on the screen. When you donate, your name come up on the screen. This is real. So when we start out eating hairy chicken wings, right? Because all of us have a beginning, right? We have a beginning. We have a beginning, a humble beginning. Then we have a point where we make it. Then we have a point where everybody start coming at you. Then you have to weather those storms. You have to weather those storms. Then you either have rectification, is that a word? This is my word tonight. You have rectification or you have a split, right? So, in this situation, I don't know if it could be rectified. Maybe it could, but this is where the error comes in that. So you have somebody, y'all start out together. Y'all didn't grow up together. Y'all met 2008. Y'all start rocking. Everybody had goals and aspirations to make it big. One person out of the crew makes it. Now, when we all sitting together and we've all done this, everybody in this chat and everybody who's watching me right now has sat amongst their people and said, yo, we get this, we gonna do this, we gonna get this, we gonna get that. We all have done it. The only thing is that in this thing of what we're doing and all these goals and aspirations of doing this, sometimes we deviate from the plan based upon who really contributed to the work that needed to be done in order to make it. So let's use me for an example. In 1999, I was doing beats. I was doing beats for my whole crew, 20, 30 dudes in my crib all the time. Every day. Free beats. Free studio time. I never got money for a light bill. I never got money for a beat. None of that. This is my crew. This is some of my family members. This is day one Ace. Yo, we gonna do this. We gonna do this. We all inspired by. And this is a story that, you know, so many people could relate to because we're all inspired by Wu-Tang success. We're inspired by the Juice Crew. We inspired by the Boot Camp. We inspired by Kyro. So now everybody's like, yo, we could do that too. Yo, we deep. You know, I'm the producer. I'm the RZA of it. You like blah, 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 blah. So we do that. So we're all sitting there. We're talking. When we get this, yo, let's get matching cars. We talk this stuff, right? Somehow during this talk and this plans, other people start doing other things. So in these plans, I say, yo, we should do a website. We should go to the internet because, yo, it's about to go digital. Like this thing is over. This thing is over. Like this DVDs and mixtapes and CDs and all that is about to be out of here. Let's go to the internet. Let's take this money. Let's build a website. It's going to the internet. This is 1999. 1999, I was saying this. The CEO of my company, that wasn't my company, but, you know, I had dealings and was signed to his company, said, I don't see how you can make money off computers. That's what he said to me. He said, I don't see how you can make money off computers. Now, because he didn't have the vision to do it, he wasn't with it. He's the CEO. He got to put his money up. He's the investor. So if he doesn't see the vision, then it ain't getting done. It ain't getting done. No matter how much I pitch it, no matter how much I tell him, if he does not see the vision, it ain't getting done because he feel like it's a waste of money. This dude told me, I don't see how you can make money off computers in 1999. Okay, we don't see how we can make money off computers. Okay. I continue to pursue the internet. I continue to mess with this thing called YouTube. I was on mp3.com. I was on hiphopgame.com. I was dealing with all these websites. I started dealing with message boards. I started dealing with forums. So we had a forum that I used to deal with called trickology.com. Then it turned into theboard.com. Then I was on supportonlinehiphop.com, which every supportonlinehiphop.com ended up going out of business, and then it turned into the Kali. I was on Boxden. I was on all these forums because this is where you would get all the music you want. This is where you would get the real hip hop talk. This is where you would get some prawn, we would call it, which was really porn. And this is where you would get new albums, pictures of the before IG, this is where you would get the fly girls on the forum. So I was very versed in the forums. Very versed in the forums. Even on AOL Instant Messenger. I was on AIM, the AOL chat rooms. I was doing there too. So I'm messing with that. So you have different video sites come out. You got stuff like Daily Motion about the pop. It was different Daily Motion. It was a bunch of them that was coming out. But I was on it. So as these video sites is coming out, you had a site called Nobody Smiling, where they have videos, but the videos is in Real Player. So you had to download Real Player to your computer. So now I don't have to watch video shows. I can watch the video right now because it's on Real Player. Right? I'm watching the videos. So I'm like, yo, this is ill. This is what we need to be. So you got something called Flash. Flash goes to Flash, JavaScript, Flash, to HTML5, to iframe. So when people started making MySpace pages, you didn't know MySpace was teaching you how to code. Me, I was straight up and down. I was in tune with all of it. So I was learning this because I knew that this is what I wanted to do. I never been on the internet just trying to talk to girls or talk to girls at all. I was there sopping up the game and learning how to code and all this stuff, right? So, needless to say, about 2005, so we're going to skip. 2005, I'm really getting on the internet. Then this thing called YouTube comes out a few years later. So I'm on YouTube. I'm on skating through this. I'm seeing all types of videos. Quality wasn't good, but I'm on YouTube. I'm not going to give nobody no props, but, I end up doing, a website with somebody, and, the Come Up DVD again was going out. We went digital. Now, the people who told me you can't make money off computers, since 2006 to 2022, I've been making money off computers. So I'm not going to disrespect them. I'm not going to say that they dumb, but I will say I've been making money off computers for 16 years. Shout out to Coco TV in the building. For 16 years, I've been making money off computers. I don't have to work. I work for myself. I get up. I do have on shorts, right? I do have on shorts. But I'm in my crib, and I could be sitting here in my drawers for all y'all know. I'm not, but I'm just saying, if I did, this is my job. This is what I do. I could come down, do what I got to do, set up my camera, shut up my lights, go live. All I need is a fresh hat, clean t-shirt, showered, and that's it. This is my job. But other people who told me you can't make money off computers, they got to punch a clock. They got to go do a 9 to 5. So again, being short-sighted, they kind of kick themselves out the whip, right? So in this situation with G Herbo, he made a lot of promises that he didn't keep, but they should have known that he wasn't going to keep them. Because in the part of being hungry and the part of the beginning stages, we all say what we're going to do. How many times you sat in the bed with a female or ladies, you sat in the bed with a man, y'all had that pillow talk, it was in the morning or late at night, y'all might have just got busy or about to get busy or didn't get busy, or when you just talking, you talking about goals, aspirations, and you having these talks, very intimate. So you having this with somebody that you're intimate with. You're not intimate with your homies. You just intimate on the level of trust, brotherhood, and all these stuff that people always break anyway, right? So You talking to this female or ladies, you talking to this male, and you say, yo, I want to do this, I want to do that. How many times has that plan deviated? It happens. You sit there with somebody and you say, yo, I want to marry you, I want to do this. And then the plan just doesn't go accordingly because somebody deviates from the plan. Somebody just doesn't want to do it anymore, or they go over here, or somebody, whatever the case may be, somebody deviates from the plan. Now, I could call you a bitch. I could say blah, 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 blah. But regardless to what, you don't owe me nothing. If you broke your promises or you deviated from the plan, that's on you. I'm sticking to the script. I'm still going where I'm going. I'm still on the mission that I'm on. If you're on a different mission, fine. So this is where they went wrong. He didn't foresee himself possibly being as big as an artist as he is now. He didn't think it was probable or possible. Then when it started getting real, you realize, like, damn, I'm really about to do it. Yo, it's getting real. Oh, because in the beginning of business, one thing we want everybody to know our name. We want everybody to know our art. And we want people to love and respect our art and talk about us. So you G Herbo, you Little Herb, you got this big movement, Little Reese, Little Herb, Chief Keef, Lil Durk, all these little niggas. And they got a movement. And now you're thrown in there. Lil Bibby, you're thrown in there. Now your name is buzzing with that. So you're like, hold on. It's getting kind of real. You got your crew, right? You got your crew. But within your crew, some people going to jail. Some people doing stupid stuff. Some people staying down. But then now you're meeting new people. You're moving up in the ladder of life. So my question is this, and this is the question that you have to ask yourself, and this is the question that all of you will eventually face one day as you become more and more successful in what it is you're trying to do. What do you owe your former friends, your current friends? What do you owe them? If you didn't make due on a promise, are you a piece of shit? And if you did 60 and didn't do 40, is the 60 good enough for the 40? So you want the whole 100? Right? You want the whole 100. So the 60 gets wiped out because I didn't do the 40. So the 60 is just, I don't have to fulfill the 60. I mean, I don't have to fulfill, rather, I fulfilled the 60, but I didn't do the 40, so fuck me. Now you could go on the internet and expose me. Okay. So, at what point are you grateful for what I did? Now, is it because I gave you 60 and didn't give you the other 40? You get to say, I didn't do this? Because in the interview, I heard him say, dude need this amount for his bail. And he didn't give him all the money. He said, I got this, but that wasn't enough. So now my thing is this. What is enough? So when he said, damn, what bro getting locked up for? Yo, that's something that I would ask. Yo, this nigga still going to jail? Yo, you still going to jail? You see me out here bubbling, getting to it, and you still going to jail? I can't hold your hand. I can't help you. Like, yo, you are a knucklehead. You cool with being a knucklehead. And you still going to jail? You still doing dumb shit? So this is what happens. It's what happens with everybody. And this is kind of foul. But it happens and it's real. In the beginning, for credibility, everybody uses their hood. Everybody uses their people, their friends, these crews, all of you use that for credibility. As you start getting high and high in the ladder of success, you no longer need them for credibility because now you're credible within the industry based off of them, the name and the reputation. But as you go up, these niggas gotta stay home because they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. Y'all pissing in your own elevators. Y'all dumping blunt guts on the floor. Y'all done had a shootout. Y'all done did all types of dumb shit. So if I take you in this high-rise building to try to get a couple of $1 million, are you gonna piss in the elevator? Are you going to are you gonna go there, and if you're gonna try to steal from, are you gonna steal the pens? Are you gonna steal the refreshments? Are you gonna do all that? You understand what I'm saying? Are you gonna do all that, or are you gonna come here and just chill out and relax? Because as you get in different environments, you be who you are. But this is not a situation where, hey man, look at us, we living good. We in a 5-star hotel. You gonna steal the towels? Are you gonna come here and steal the towels? Are you gonna come here and dump the blunt guts on the floor? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get triggered by the chat. I see somebody saying something dumb. Do you? Because if you listen, you should have questioned me going to jail when you was right next to me. See, that's the difference, because I'm not next to you no more. So if your dumb ass is still going to jail, then you're stupid, because we passed that. We get in the bread. We get into it. Why would you still be going to jail? But you're dumb because you're saying that. Because I got homies too. And when they be in the hood doing dumb shit, I'm like, yo, y'all still doing this shit? I done gave y'all opportunities. Shit, you could use my name to get opportunities, but you still in the hood doing dumb shit. Now, what happens when you're doing dumb shit in the hood, and because I'm affiliated with you, I get the backlash and the backdraft from you being a dumb idiot in the hood? What about that? So it ain't about a white man giving me a check and now I'm different. No, when y'all gonna change y'all goddamn vibration? And when people win the lottery and when people get to it, you don't have to act like you're poor and destitute, because that's what you work hard for. If you get money and you fucking pissing in your elevator, if you in your condo pissing in the elevator of your building, if you in your condo taking the shit in the staircase, then you don't deserve none of that. You do all that stuff because you in a situation of you don't care about the environment, because you feel like you don't own the environment. But what happens when your rent now is $3,000 a month, and you got a doorman and you got a gym and you got all these things that you writing these rap fors? You writing these raps and you get into it. And I'm trying to bring you, but I can't bring you up mentally. See, this is all a mental game. Mind control the body. So if you still thinking like a little nigga, and if you want to go places and steal towels, or we in getting something to eat and you don't like what the waitress say and you want to pull out they call it the pipe, you want to pull out the pipe, yo, what are you doing? We ain't got to do that no more. We not in the hood. We not in the hood no more. We ain't got to do that. We don't have to do that. This is a different environment. Once you in the beach and you don't need no pipe, we made it from that. We made it from that. So now you like, hold on. I want to bring you, but I don't know if you going to come here and fuck it up. Because when you fuck it up, you don't fuck it up for you. You fuck it up for me. My name is bigger than your name. My name is bigger than your name. My name is bigger than your name. When you fuck it up, they're going to say, yo, your people came here. You're not invited. You know how many artists lost so much because they couldn't control their crew. They crew members is wild and their crew members don't care. They bring in that ghetto nigga shit no matter where they go. If that's the case though. If that's the case. If that's the case. I can't say that that's the case. I can't say that that's what happened. But this is possible. I got some people that I can't take nowhere. They're just belligerent. They don't get it. They still got some of my people was institutionalized, straight up. They grown ass men still on some what you looking at shit. Yo, people look at you. That don't mean it's a threat. There's some people you just can't take nowhere. Now it's fucked up when you use them for your street credibility and you actually use them to get lit and have this image, and then now you like, fuck the dudes. So did Wu-Tang stop fucking with ODB when he was still cashing those government checks on TV? No, because, see, that's a poor example and a poor analogy. Why? Because ODB was part of the talent. But there's a lot of people in Staten Island that's still there. There's a lot of people right now, if they want to, they could go on the camera and say, yo, these niggas left me. It happens. It happens. It happens. So my thing is this. What do you owe and how long do you owe? See, that's not the thing, because the problem is one thing that black people, and I want y'all to quote this shit, and I want y'all to take this part and straight up and down put this out there, because this is the most important shit that I'm about to say. One thing that black people are good at to their detriment is watching people pockets. Watching people pockets and counting people pockets. Yo, shut up, Vern. You don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Seriously, why Big never let the mafia? Yo, now you gotta shut up, because you talking about people from my hood and you don't know what you talking about. You don't know what you talking about. How you gonna leave people that you put on? Shut up. Don't type nothing else. Matter of fact, nah, you can't. Don't type nothing else. Straight up, because you talking stupid and you're not listening. What I told you about listening silent. What I tell you about listening silent? You just typing. Why Big never? So I don't give a fuck where you from. You ain't from my hood. You don't know who he left. You don't know who he left. Anyway, when you say, yo, this dude spent money on his bitch and he could have spent money on us and that bitch ain't do nothing, you don't really got the grounds to say that. You really don't have the ground. You really don't have the grounds to say what a man could spend his money on. You don't. You don't have the grounds to say, oh, he bought a Cadillac truck and that's 80,000. He could have bought 3 Lexuses for us. You don't have the grounds to say that. Why? Because at the end of it all, you didn't write them raps. The publishing is not in your name. If y'all let him use y'all name, if y'all let him come around y'all and leech off y'all, then that's on you. That's on you. That's on you. So if he was around y'all since 2008, it's 2022. Y'all just realized that he was just using you. So in 2022, y'all just start saying, well, he this, that, and the third. Y'all should have been saying that. So again, say he do say he should have did something for the hood. Is it his job and obligation to, how long does he have to take care of niggas? Just really think about it. How long do you have, like, do I owe y'all forever? So everybody that get arrested from the crew, I gotta bail them out. It's my job. Now I'm the bail bondsman. I gotta put up my house. I gotta put up everything because y'all still in the hood, and I gotta get y'all out the hood. But again, when you want to get people out the hood, you could take them anywhere, but is that mentality gone? See, because I was right there with dudes too. I was out in the hood, punching people in their face for no reason. I was robbing people. I was doing all that shit too. But it came a specific point. I'm about to say Pacific like these idiots. It came at a specific point where, hold on. Why am I acting like an asshole who's broke? See, I rob people for food. I actually stole from the Chinese man to eat the food. I don't have to do that no more. I got my own money. So am I still supposed to be robbing the Chinese man when I don't even eat Chinese food no more? You understand what I'm saying? So I get what the kid Kyro is saying. I get what he's saying. But if you allow a dude to slut you out, because essentially that's what he did. It's men who got side chicks and they promised them everything and don't ever do that shit. Just like it's some women who promise you stuff and never do that shit. If you allow somebody to slut you out and make you promises and pacify you, that's on you. Look, I got people that say I don't do shit for them. I didn't do anything for them. But I don't remember them holding a camera. I don't remember them doing an interview. I got niggas now who say, yo, the studio equipment that he was using to make beats, I paid for some of that.
You a motherfucking liar, for one.
For two, you're lying. But to take away my credibility, instead of them saying, nah, the homie doing his thing, I support him and respect him because he kept going. You got people who talk about me and music and I don't even do music no more. And they won't get past the fact that we used to be in the crib doing raps. I don't even do that no more. But they won't get past that. Yeah, the beat. I'm like, I don't even do that no more. I done moved past that 10 years ago. Y'all stuck. And what I used to do, I don't even do that. Then I got a fucking idiot who telling people, yo, he cut me out of this, he cut me out of that. Yo, the camera he used to film with is my camera. You're lying. You're lying. But this is what he has to do. Then he gonna say he ain't continue doing what we was doing. Well, what the fuck was we doing? Because I remember us being together. But I remember me doing all the work. And I had you with me because you was my man. But you ain't never do shit. But then when you deviated from the plan and you went and got a job and I'm like, yo, I'm not working for nobody. I'm an entrepreneur. I didn't disrespect you because you had a family to feed. You had shit to do. So you getting that job, you getting that definite paycheck, you getting that medical, you getting that 401k and that pension. I never said, damn, yo, stay here and struggle with me. Yo, stay here and let's try to do this. Nah, you did what you did. I didn't say nothing about that. You didn't go get a job and say, yo, I just got paid. Yo, what we need, let me put some money into this shit. You never did that. So I never was mad. So why are you talking to people talking about I deviated from the plan? How? I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. And I stand on my own. I stand on my own. I don't need a friend. I don't need a motherfucking soul, truthfully. Ain't nobody do these logos for me. Ain't nobody do this artwork for me. Nobody has my voice. Nobody has my mind. It's a lot of people who imitate and duplicate, but this is what I do. Now, the difference is this. If I was using my hood, and this is where I, no, it's two sides. They both wrong, right? This is where I understand Kyro. So I'm going to defend Kyro, just like I defended G Herbo, and then y'all could choose where you want to go with it. Kyro is saying, how you know Limit and you don't do nothing for No Limit? And I get that. So it should be, yo, take No Limit off your name. You're not No Limit. Take that off your name. And then once he take it off, that's it. No harm, no foul. You used us. You got to where you needed to get, and you kicked us off. We got to live with that. It happens all the time. Some women use dudes for money. They don't even get no box. They don't get nothing, and then they kick them off. Some men promise women marriage, all types of stuff. You get boxed and you don't do nothing. But my message to Kyro is this. He took the name of your crew. He took the name of your crew, which is No Limit. Every time we think No Limit, we're going to think Master P, right? But he took the name of your crew and made it a brand that everybody knows about. Take your shit back. Take it back. Take it back and bubble it. You know what you do? You got No Limit Herbo. Take one of them kids that rap, and now they're No Limit such and such. You know why? Because in the SEO, in the geotags, in this world of the metaverse and cyberspace, your name is going to start becoming synonymous with his. You're going to be able to live off of his name the way he lived off your name. Now listen to these gems. Listen to these gems. You're going to be able to live off of his name. If his name is No Limit Herbo, you take one of your artists, one of your crew dudes in your crew, live off your name. No Limit is yours. See, the fact that if he take No Limit off his name, that's gonna hurt y'all. No, let him live with that. Let him live with No Limit. Let him keep that, because that's gonna help you. It's gonna help you. Trust me. No Limit, he's the biggest artist on No Limit that's not down with you, but you get the piggyback off of him indirectly. No Limit like G Herbo. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, No Limit like G Herbo. So now your name is synonymous with G Herbo. Every time they type in No Limit G Herbo, No Limit such and such, No Limit Cairo, No Limit such and such, gonna come up. You done lived off of him. Why do you think these weirdos and these people put my name in the title of their videos? And it's disparaging because they're going to get views, because when my channel went down, everything that said Doggie Diamonds was a go. Everything, because people kept searching Doggie Diamonds, Doggie Diamonds. So now you were seeing my Polo Vision interview when I was 300 pounds. That got mad views. Everybody who was sneak dissing the Doggie Diamonds TV get cut off, besides Gully TV. He wasn't dissing, but everybody who did that, they lived off my name. They lived off my name. They was able to get views off my name. I couldn't even get no views off my name because I didn't have a YouTube channel. Why you think they did that? Why you think they did that? Look at all the views from a month ago. Type in Doggie Diamonds and look at all the views that these idiots got. Off my name. I seen it. I was like, damn, these dudes eating off me. These dudes Talking about, oh, he lying, he ain't get hacked, he got deleted, but they was able to live off my name. Even that little back and forth with Whack 100, they able to live off my name. I get it. I know this game. I can't be mad at the game. I can't be mad at the game. This is the game. I play the game too. G Herbo name is in the title twice. You don't think that that's by example? You don't think that every time they type in G Herbo, it's going to come up? I know what I'm doing. But this is a situation that I had to speak on because we all go through it or going to go through it. You're going to go through it. All of you going to go through it. You're going to go through it. Now, depending on what side you sit on is whether you're going to side with this person or that person. That's just real. So I know what I'm doing. You got the first. Let me give y'all something. I'll give y'all this. The first name. What did the title of this video say? G Herbo crew member. No Limit Cairo. Pow. That's what they gonna search for. That's what they gonna search for. I know that. That's why I titled it that. That's SEO. Then you put it in the tags. This is what it is about. So when people say Doggie Diamonds got his TV turned off. Doggie Diamonds got his TV. Oh, wow. So everybody who was looking for my channel, these dudes got views off me. Then I got some fool who got popping mad shit about me. I already discussed the video topic, but being that you want to be a little asshole, peace out. Then I got people, Whack 100 versus Doggie Diamonds. Whack 100 G checks Doggie Diamonds. I know what they doing. But if I don't like you, I don't want my voice on your channel. Everybody else, I don't care. But if you have been disrespectful and said disparaging shit about me, you can't have my voice on your channel. My voice is my voice. And if I don't want my voice on your channel, you have to take it down. That's just the game. You know what I'm saying? So Kyro, he's actually, you said what you said. You feel how you feel. You feel like that dude used y'all. Now y'all could use him. Him taking that no limit off his name is going to hurt you. Let him have it. Let him leave that name on there. He leave that no limit on there. Y'all flooded. Every artist you got dropping. Dropping music is free, bro. So can't nobody come to the hood and give you nothing. You said you got it. You said your jacket was $2,900. You said your pants was this. You said this was that. You said you was good. So where you went wrong at is you said all these things you got. You said materialism. You said the money you spent. So why that man got to give you money? You didn't have to have on a $2,900 jacket. You could have bought a $300 jacket and took the other $2,600 and put your mans in the studio and put out a project. So he didn't do what he was supposed to do. You the one who's speaking up. So now it's your job now to take care of the crew. Your pants is $1,800. So you're walking around right now for like $10,000, $11,000 worth of clothes. You know how much studio time? Because we don't care what you got on. Honestly, we don't care. Nobody cares what nobody's wearing. You're sitting down in a chair doing an interview. You could have had a black tee on from Walmart and a regular hat. We don't care. We don't care. So now it becomes on you. So now what you do, you take the no limit thing and everything you see, you listen. Every time y'all put up a video, listen, y'all put up the video in your tags. No Limit Cairo, you make sure that No Limit Herbo is in there. Dude is just being a straight weirdo now, so you gotta go now. See, one thing about myself, if you don't agree with me, fine. But one thing you're not gonna do, you're not gonna harass me and get on my nerves. Just shut the fuck up. I tell you to chill out, just chill out. But if you want to just keep playing, and what they do now is that when I block them, they complain, he blocked me. Because you think you're going to troll me and fuck with me the whole time and I'm not going to get rid of you? And then you want to go to these other little haters channels and they all congregating in the he blocks you when you don't agree with him. So you think you're just going to fuck with me? I'm going to sit here? This is my shit. You know what I'm saying? This is my shit. Leave me the fuck alone. You don't agree, you don't have to type. But you're not going to keep fucking with me. You're not going to be in my comments fucking with me. You're not going to just keep doing that. It's annoying. And why should I have to tolerate it? I don't have to. But Master P does own No Limit. But it's a crew thing. It's a crew thing now. Nobody said, when Herbo was using No Limit, nobody say, oh, Master P owns that. And for titling and branding, yeah, you can't sell it per se. You can't sell it per se, but we're talking about SEO. We're talking about search engine optimization. Every time that man's name come up, I would be right there. He dropped a new video. Let's drop a video. So I'm gonna give y'all something real quick. And this is the game right here. I don't have to give y'all the game, but I give y'all the game. Other people tell y'all stupid, y'all ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna give y'all the game. I'm gonna give you the game. Y'all ready? Hold on. Give you the game. I'm going to go to the Freddie P interview, which the full audio will be out tomorrow. I'm actually going to work on it. But I'm going to give y'all the game. Artists, listen, artists, YouTubers, I hate YouTubers, but content creators, artists, I'm going to give you the YouTube game. See, look, listen. I got like one Cash App, and I was on somebody's channel, salute to them, and I seen them getting hundreds of dollars in their super chat, mad Cash Apps, and all they do is talk shit. And I'm like, well, I be giving away game, shit. But anyway, I still give it to you. Now look, let me show y'all something. Let me share the screen. Y'all ain't gonna see how much money I make a month off YouTube, but I'm gonna share the screen. So this is the Freddie P interview, right? And this is what I put up yesterday. And this is what No Limit Cairo and the No Limit crew, this is what they can do. This is what you should do too when you create content. And a lot of people watch me and they gonna do this, but they're gonna act like, you know, they geniuses and they've been new this and all that, but they don't. Freddie P is a trending topic based off of what he said. So that should be the first name. So when people search in this box right here, Freddie P, I'm likely to come up high in the ranking because that's the first name. Right? Freddie P, I was outside the studio with the Mac waiting for Diddy. I was going to give it to him. That's what he said. So I create the thumbnail, which I make my own thumbnails, which I can show you just like I just made this thumbnail. Y'all see, this is the Freddie P thumbnail. I make my own thumbnails. So I make my own thumbnails in Photoshop. And I had to cut this picture to put with this picture to make the thumbnail. But I make my own thumbnails. Okay. So I make the thumbnail. So the thumbnail says what this says. I do that. I like to do that. It could have said Freddie P. Some people do that. That's fine. Vlad and others do that. So now for the tags. You got Freddie P. I was outside the studio with the Mac waiting for Diddy, I was going to give it to him. Again, Freddie P is mentioned inside of the description. So that's going to help the tags. Freddie P is mentioned again. Diddy is mentioned again. Diddy is mentioned again. I could go even in depth into this, but Freddie P is mentioned twice. Diddy is mentioned twice. That helps. Okay? All my information. So if you're looking for the podcast and all that, everything is in my description box that you could be looking for, right? So my name is Doggie Diamonds. So I got my bio in here, which I got to update because I interview, more than Ricky Ross and Praz and Lil Kim. I interviewed more. So down here, Freddie P, again, because now you're able to do hashtag the names. And when you put the hashtag in the name, it shows up at the top. So Freddie P again. So if you click on the Freddie P hashtag, I'm likely to come up. Diddy again and Doggie Diamonds TV. That's my brand. Those should go at the end of any video you do. But what people do, they make the mistake. They put it in the title. And I tell Blizz this all the time. Stop putting the hashtag in the title of your video. But, something he got to pay attention to. So now we're going to go down to the tags. In the tags, I got Forbes TV. Everything I'm affiliated with, everything that everybody watch, Doggie Diamonds TV. So in these tags, you see my name, Doggie Diamonds. This is mine. The tag ranks high. Doggie Diamonds TV, Doggie Diamonds Interviews, Doggie Diamonds No Filter, Doggie Diamonds No Filter Podcast, No Filter Podcast, Drink Champs. I was on Drink Champs, Complex News. This is everything that's synonymous to what I do. These are people that are in the same field that I'm in. So I'm likely to pop up on Complex, recommended, No Jumper, recommended. I need to put Vlad punk ass back in here too. But I'm likely to pop up and they recommended. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's do this right now. And I'm going to show y'all something. Live and direct. Shout out to King Erna for always saying that. Vlad TV. So you see it come up. Look, 66. That keyword ranks 66. So I'm giving y'all jewels right now. Giving y'all jewels. Okay, damn, I'm dropping shit. All right. So I take the title of the video. Take the title of the video, which is, as y'all know, the title is what? Freddie P. I was outside the studio with the Mac waiting for Diddy. I was going to give it to him. I take that whole title, put it in a tag. Wow, it ranked number 1. Then I put Freddie P, number 12. Freddie P. Diddy, number 23. Then I took the other video that I did, Freddie P. Diddy is a sucker. He took a vid. Put that in there, 67. Then put Vlad. But you only got 500 characters in your tags. So these are other tags I could put in. There's no need to put any of those in there. So now you have, so say this is Kyro. Say this is Kyro. What you want to do, well, say it's No Limit Michael is one of the artists. Let's say that. No Limit Michael. You put No Limit Michael, We Outside. That's the name of the song. You would take the title, No Limit Michael, We Outside, put it in the tags, No Limit Michael. Then you would put No Limit Herbo with that. Then you would take Herbo's most popular song and put that in the tags too. No Limit Herbo, such and such, right? You would do that. Then you would put your bio inside of here with your name, No Limit Michael. You would put No Limit Herbo down here with the hashtags No Limit Herbo, No Limit Michael, and No Limit down there. And that will pop up there. Also, you got to do your end screens, which my end screens, being that this is about Diddy, I put the Gene Deal interview in there, but I make my own end screen. So that's how it pops up, on the end screen. If you watch the end of this video, it pops up how it pops up. Then you have cards. I do the cards. You could put another card. You could go to card, and you could go to video, and I could put up the bill from yesterday with me and Blizz. That's going to pop up at this time. You hit save. So out of the search engine SEO score, this is 86. 86 out of 100. This is how many tags is in there. This is the tag volume. This is the keywords, which I made a mistake again. I could put Diddy again. It's only 3 because I got 1 Diddy, pause, if applicable, 2 Diddy, 3 Diddy. That's the keywords in there. If I type Diddy again, it'll go to 4. Then you have the checklist. The checklist is how many, so at least 1 card, yes. At least 1 end screen, yes. Closed captions, yes. Monetization, yes. Add it to a playlist, make it public, share it to Facebook with 1 like. So all I got to do is share this video to Facebook, get 1 like, that's going to turn green. Reply to a recent comment and heart or whatever, and that's all going to turn green. So this 6 out of 9 is going to turn to 9 out of 9, which is going to make it rise. This right here shows me the time that's best for me to post videos. I published this video at 9 p.m. last night. So it told me the peak time is between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. That's for me to publish videos. That's why I go live within that time. I can hit save. I can go to the video, and then I'm going to show y'all something. I want to pause it because I don't want the ad to start. Okay. Now, I said I don't want the ad to start. Now you see those videos them tags that I showed you. Look under here. Freddie P, Diddy, Doggie Diamonds TV. That's because where I put them at the bottom, they're there. So it said, reply to 1 comment. I can reply to a comment right here. Salute. Reply to a comment. There we go. It says share to Facebook with 1 like. Let's share it to Facebook now then. Let's go to Facebook. We could go to Facebook. We could post it to Facebook and my story at the same time. So we'll do that. It's going to go to Facebook. Okay. So now what we'll do, we'll open another tab and we'll go to Facebook. Because we just posted it on Facebook. And this is what they could do. This is simple. Said with 1 like. There goes the 1 like. There we go. That's simple. So now we'll go back here. We could refresh this because we did everything we needed to do. We could refresh. It still says 6 out of 9. It takes a little while to propagate. But the share on Facebook is going to go away. A reply to a recent comment is going to go away. That's simple. That's simple. So, this is what I do every day. This is what I do every day. So when people think, yo, you on here, you just run your mouth, look at all the work I got to put in. Because I got to film this, I got to edit this, I got to title this, I got to do all this. I don't get shit for this. Again, I see people on here popping shit. They get all types of cash apps. They get all there. I don't get shit. But I still give out the game. You know why? Because I can't die with it. It's not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? And look, I only got 540 people in here. I see people with 4,000, 1,800. It's all good. So if they feel like he stole from them, stole the hood and utilized the hood and did this, that, and the third, that's how you steal your shit back. That's how you take it back. Every time he do something, every time we do something, we putting that nigga name in there. That's how you take it back. So you know how many of these idiots got my name in their tags and they don't like me and they make videos about me? Because they clout chasing. I mean, why wouldn't you use my name? I got one of the hottest names on YouTube. It's just a fact. No matter how much they try to say, I do 1 million views. See, because they like to talk about your views. Oh, look at his views, blah, 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 blah. Let me show y'all something else really quick while I'm here. I just don't want y'all to see the money. You can't see the money. But I want to show y'all something, if I may. If I may. YouTube Studio. Let's go to YouTube Studio. Okay, I'm going to clip something and put it on the screen for you. I'm going to clip something and put it on the screen for you. Let me save this as. Sorry, I don't like when it gets a little dead and boring. But yeah. This is what I feel like people should be more celebratory of me. I feel like people should say, wow, you've been putting it in for a minute. You know, salute to you, and you still here, you still relevant. But instead, they try to discredit me. Huh. Hilarious. So let me show you something. Okay, yo, that's the name of it. Okay, here we go. So let me drag this right here really quick. Let me show y'all something really quick. This right here, shout out to Yes World Media for the donation. Now look, this right here is my analytics all together. Now I'm going to break this down for you. This right here is how many subscribers I have. In the last 28 days, I got 1,800. In the last 28 days. 870,000, almost close to 871,000 views. 871,000 views. And we're on the 24th, and we still got 7 more days. That's hitting 1 million. So I do over 1 million something views. And remember, I had a downtime because I lost my channel. So when they talk about numbers and fall from grace and fell off, are y'all stupid? Are you dumb? Look, 871,000 views, and I still got 7 days. That's hitting over an M. Watch time. My videos have been watched for 6,000 hours. Hours. So again, don't let them try to paint a picture of who fell off, who ain't this, and comparing me to other people. No, compare me to you. What you got? So that's like that, yo, my big brother will beat you up. Your big brother probably will beat me up, but I'm going to fuck you up, though. I'm going to fuck you up. You're going to have to get your big brother. Don't ever let them try to paint pictures of you to the people and they trying to rally the troops. Look, I got 7 days. 7 days, and all I need is 129,000 views, and I hit 1 million views for the month. In 28 days, rather. Not to mention, I could put out like 10 videos a day if I want to and blow that out the water. But I believe in quality, not quantity. I like to make it work. 262,000 watch time an hour. So people who talk shit to me, do you have 230,000 subscribers? Don't compare me to other people. What you got? So again, this is a message to Kyro. This is a message to all the little No Limit brothers. Use this to build your shit now. Because everybody, I'm going to get rid of this now, but I'm going to save it. And I can show you this in a few days, and it's going to be more. So if I got 870,000 views, you think under there say $200? This is what I'm saying. But anyway, alas. So to them young brothers, use this now to your advantage. Everybody's looking at you. I'm looking at you. If I'm looking at you, I'm pretty sure many people are looking at you. The ball is in your court. Yeah, he dropped the ball. Yeah, he didn't pass the ball. Yeah, he didn't do some of the things he had to do. But now you got everybody watching you. And I want to go to their video and see something. Because again, it was a great interview. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. I loved the video. So hold on. Limit Cairo. I'm gonna type his name in the chat. No Limit Cairo. I don't want I want the full version of it. So we're gonna go to 16 Shot on Visuals channel. I want the full version of the interview though. Shout out to him. He has 100. Let's put some respect on his name though. He has 154,000 subscribers. I think you should subscribe. I'm not even subscribed, so I'm dead ass wrong. So I'm gonna do that right now because if I'm watching it and I like his content, I should subscribe. I'm gonna hit the bell to get all the notifications. So every time he drops something, I'll get it. So shout out to him for doing a phenomenal interview because I really, really loved it. Really, really loved it. I watched the King Von. I watched it. So off this man's full interview, which is 2 hours and 53 minutes, he did 212,000 views. 212,000 views. Now let me give you another jewel. Another jewel. You know why people break the interviews up? Look at these Kyro. 196 for 12 minutes. 248. See, this was a hot topic, so he ran with it. 204. Add that. 196, 248, 204, 388, 553. So he's over an M this month. 621,000. 35. That's somebody different. But look at all the Kyro views because it was hot. 148K, 211K, 318. All in the last 2 weeks. You know what his check gonna look like? Look at this. Look how many Kyro videos he did. So some people say, yo, put out the full interview. Yo, you ran it in the hole. Yeah, he did because he was supposed to. They wanted it. And then he dropped the full joint and still did 294. No, he didn't even drop the full 294. He's not even finished yet. Look how he milked the hell out of this. 5 minutes here, doing hundreds of K, hundreds. Then he dropped the full joint and did 212. And the wild shit, you saw it all already. Why you think Vlad do that? I know because I started that. And then I got away from it because people used to complain, yo, put the full interview out. Put the full interview out. Me like an idiot putting the full interview out. But look how many views you get when you break it up. Look how many views you get when you break it up. That's why people do that. My bad. That's why people do that. You understand what I'm saying? This is why they do that. All he did was no Limit Cairo for the month. Hold on, I'm gonna go crazy with this. I ain't counting nobody's pockets. I'm not counting nobody's pockets. But that's about 10 grand worth of work. Easy. Or better. It's about 10 grand worth of work. It's a fact. Minimum on the low end. It's how real it is. So when people say, yo, when the full Freddie P dropping? Nah, I got to keep, because people got a short attention span. There be interviews that I done that's an hour long that y'all didn't even catch everything I put down. Some people don't watch the full interview. You start it, and then you stop it. That hurt me, believe it or not, because YouTube goes off for audience retention and minutes watched. You see, I got 262,000. You know what I'm saying? So, again, it's a science to this. And I don't mind giving away the game because I'm secure. So people think I don't say certain things or I'm blocking their blessings or whatever. How? If you really watch me, motherfucker, I've been trying to teach y'all for 16 years. So when I go sit before some of your favorite people and they say, yo, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be podcasting. I watch what he do. Why you think the big dudes watch me? You want me to show you Charlemagne and Joe Budden out of their mouth saying they watch everything I do? This is all for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? So, you use that. Now, you might say, tomorrow, let's say tomorrow this video has, right now we only scheduled to do 3,033.81 views. It's at night. It's late at night. People going to catch the playback. Say this video do 10,000. 10,000 people. Look, oh, his numbers is low. He used to do 300,000. He only did 10,000. 10,000 views on a video that's an hour and 21 minutes right now. Do the math. 10,000 times an hour and 21 minutes. You know how much minutes watched that is? So it ain't about the views. It's the length of the video and how many views it got. So if it do 5,000, that's still 5,000 on the hour. You get paid for minutes watched too. It's not about views. So when people keep talking this views shit to me, I laugh all the way to the bank. Because I'm like, they not knoweth what they talk about. They talking about views. Views is good. But if the video is under 8 minutes, you can't put a lot of ads on it. You can't put no ads on it. No mid-rolls. Mid-rolls is money. More game. So keep talking about people's views. And then it'd be people popping shit who got 38 views. 38 views? You got the nerve to talk? You don't know more than 38 people? And you talking about the king? How dare you? Your own people don't believe in you. I'm here talking. This is me. You see, dog, you see my name everywhere. You see my name there, everywhere. And I'm talking for an hour and a half, and I'm going to get 10 bands. Facts. 10,000 views. Facts. Minimum of what I'm going to do. For running my mouth. But you trying to discredit me, somebody who's trying to teach you and show you. But silent and listen. Silent and listen. See, people want to be right. People want to prove people wrong. People want to discredit people. Let me tell you something. When people love somebody, no matter what you do and say about them, you're not going to make them not love them. Only person that can make them not love them is them. Period. Just like you could talk your way into some pussy or you could talk your way out of it. You could talk your way into it, or you could say something and she'd be like, you're not getting no box now. Either or. But people, again, with this situation, I got to say, we took a loss. He ain't look out for us, but we going to look out for us. But we going to use him now. The way he used us, we going to use him. He used us, now we going to use him. And we going to get to where we got to get to. Off his name now. Just like he using our name? No, we going to take our name back. We're going to take our name back. You don't see no content going on Forbes DVD no more, but I'd be an idiot not to have that in my tags. Why? Because most of the interviews on Forbes DVD, about 90% of them is me. So why wouldn't I live off of something that I contributed to or contributed, however you want to pronounce that? If somebody tried to send me a DM talking about you be mispronouncing that, okay, whatever. It's common sense. Common sense, but common sense is not that common because when you're coming from a place of anger, bitter, jealousy, or whatever the case may be, you're irrational. And I'm not saying that kid was irrational. He probably stated a lot of facts, but one thing that he didn't do right and exact, he didn't figure out a way to take his name back. And that's what this is all about. You got to find a way to take your name and your likeness back. He's not no limit. He don't do nothing for y'all. Okay, fine. Now we're going to use your name now. Now you co-signing us without co-signing us. Because somebody send this video to Kyro. He don't got to watch the whole video. Send him the important parts. Yo, homie, you need to watch this. Your whole crew need to watch this. I bet you he take that No Limit Herbo off his name. I bet you. I bet you if they don't patch it up, I bet you he take that off his name. Because he going to say, hold on. Somebody gave them the key. Somebody gave them the information. See, one thing I told you, I don't have an issue with Nas, Jay-Z, Diddy, and all of them. It ain't personal. It became personal when they didn't come back to the people and give us the information that we needed to succeed and win. Why? Because they might feel like it's their intellectual property. They might feel like, yo, it's courses. That's why these dudes and these, I'm not shitting on nobody for doing it, but people be having these little retreats and they be having these little classes that you got to take and all that. And it be shit you already know. See, what you don't know, right? Let me tell y'all something. I'm out on this, though, because I got to go to sleep and I got to take my niece to school in the morning. Kyro don't rap, so he don't need a hit record. And he already achieved more than a hit record because he has maybe 3-4 million views off an interview. So that's a hit interview. Seriously. Okay. Now, I'm going to say this to y'all. And this is going to be the most important, well, one of the most important things I've ever said to you. And I want you to take heed to this. Everything that you think you don't know, you already know. You're like, what the fuck is he talking about? How do I know what I think I don't know? See, everything you think you know, you already know. There's nothing new under the sun. It just didn't come across yet. See, you're going to figure it out. You have no choice. You have no choice but to figure it out. So you already know. But you're not in your supreme mind. You thinking from a space or a perch of trauma, pain, anger, bitterness, sadness, high, drunk, over-sexualized. That's why you don't unlock certain things. See, me, I'm going to figure it out. I lost my channel. What if that was my sole way to feed my family? Most people hang up or when they lose. I didn't come this far to lose anything. I'm going to take some losses, but that don't mean that I'm a loser. No such thing as a loss if I learn something. Everything you already know, but you got to unlock shit. You got to unlock it. You too busy getting high and justifying why you get high. Nah, because weed is... Okay, so anything that will alter your mind state is no good for you. Because now that becomes a vice of when you think you're smart. Now, see, when you get high, okay, so now you think when you get high, that gives you a certain mind state. So now you're going to become an addict because you want to revisit that mind state. And now you're going to become an addict. You think when you drink, you strong, you tough, I'm this, I'm that. Or I tell it like it is. So what happens? You become an alcoholic because you're dependent on this intoxicant to give you courage, to give you, now I'm this. See, I don't drink and smoke. That's not a badge of honor. I just don't do it. Why? Because nobody can ever say, hey, he was high or he must be drunk. No, I don't drink or smoke. So you can't put that on me. Let me tell you something. Most of the people who were murdered, I'm going to put names out there and people could agree or disagree. But I believe they were murdered, allegedly. Pimp C, mysterious death. DJ Screw, mysterious death. ASAP Yams, mysterious death. It's easy to do something to somebody, and I'm not saying this happened, but I believe, something ain't right. Behind a mysterious death, it's easy to chalk it up to drug overdose. He sipped that lean. So what do we say? Oh, yeah, he sipped that lean. That definitely kill you. So they could get murdered. But we all gonna say, yeah, it was the lean. That's why I don't get high or drink, amongst other things. See, you can't never say attribute it to some drug. Ain't no mysterious death going on here. If something happened to me, somebody did that shit. Because I didn't do it to myself. DMX, another one. See, when a person is an addict, we write them off. Oh, he always was on that lean. Drug overdose. They always gonna get you with that. That's why I preach sobriety to people. That's why I preach sobriety. You want to get in this industry? You want to be in this shit so bad? It's a lot that you have no clue what's going on. So as people say, yo, he's not with this person. Yo, he always talking about the celebrities. Yo, he's mad. No, I'm not mad because I could be there. They want me to come. They want me to be quiet. They want me to stop talking about shit like this. This is not popular. This ain't popular conversations. This is not what the masses are talking about. The masses is asses. You think they want to hear this? You know how enjoyable I would be if I sat before you every day to some people, getting high, getting drunk, talking shit, disrespecting people, downing people. Do you know how popular I would be? If I was drunk, crazy, belligerent, I would be very popular. It's easy. If I was just doing all, that's what's in. You know what I'm saying? That's what's in. But when you do shit that's out of the norm, it becomes abnormal to where, hold on, you're not doing what everybody else is doing? This don't make no sense. See, this ain't fun. This ain't fun. And I am helping your daughter market her edibles. I am. Why? Some people eat edibles. Some people smoke. Some people use shit for different reasons. I said addiction. It's a difference between doing shit and being an addict. There is a difference. And actually, to keep it real with you, that's how real we gonna keep it. I'm gonna show you something. What does that say? Whenever the site decides it want to load. What does that say? So I already did promote that. Now that you say that. So, at the end of it all, I'm not saying do nothing in moderation. That's not what I do. But I'm not also telling people to do anything cold turkey, because some people could get sick. Some people, have a chemical dependency on stuff. So you might have to stop smoking and do the edibles for a little while and wean off that, because sometimes again, that's how real it is. See, if you work with me and you give me money for promotion, I ain't going to just keep your money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to keep your money. And everybody's not ready for everything. It's people who DM me, yo, I stopped sniffing cocaine because of you. Really? Damn. See, the people who be mad and hate, you don't get that. You don't get that. And let me do another one. Let me do another one for you, because this is how real it is. This is how real it is. Before I go, because I got to go. Keep saying that, but I'll sit here and bullshit. I talk for a living. Sometimes I don't know when to shut the hell up. Let me show you something really quick. Profile. So when I tell people, it goes through my Twitter, people don't listen. Look. What does that say? Doggie Diamonds, no filter. You retweeted the interview king products, Nene's desirable adult edibles. Right here on Twitter. When you click this, you can see the flyer right here. If you want, everything is right there. But if you click this, it goes back to the website. So that's why y'all should be on my website too every day. And again, I'm going to be real with you. I know some people who do edibles. I know some people who smoke for medicinal purposes. Seriously. I know some people who do that. So again, I know what people are doing that. I know some people who do that for medicinal purposes. I can't really shit on y'all. But you got people that's out 7 a.m. getting high with a red cup in their hand getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? So again, if you got that monkey on your back and you smoking a lot, I'm not telling you if you drinking too much. I'm not telling you one day to stop. See, I'm extreme. I'm the type of person that, like right now in my life, I got to lose about 12 pounds. Right now, I got to lose 12 pounds. So I ain't playing. That shit got to be gone in a few days. So I'm extreme. I don't expect people to be like me. That's one thing about me. I'm not going to put extra pressure on you to be like me. Everybody's not me. Not everybody's not like me. I'm just extreme. It takes a lot of mental fortitude to be extreme as me. When I didn't want to drink no more, I quit that day. That's it, right? So, some of y'all got to get weaned off. Some of y'all got to get weaned off. So you might have to stop smoking. You might have to bite you a little brownie every now and again. because you're so used to doing shit that you might develop anxiety. You might, you know what I'm saying? You might have to, certain things might happen to you. So you gotta wean yourself off it. And then they got CBD, they got stuff, they got different things that's medicinal that, but again, I'm extreme. I'm just the type of person to say, I ain't doing that no more. Because again, my mind control my body. My body don't have urges that my mind could take over. They don't work like that with me. My mind control everything. So if I could be a man to be celibate for 3-4 years, don't get no box. Done it before. Why? Say, yo, how could you be a man and not sleep with nobody? Well, mentally I wasn't ready. And I just so happened to be a guy who, for whatever reason, women like me. So I could be out here doing what I want to do. I could be going crazy. It's that simple. I mean, it's easy. And if it was tough for you, you could just pay for it. But you have to be in the right mind state to do certain things. So until I could be in a certain mind state, I be chilling. I fall back. Because I'm not investing time and energy into nobody that I don't want to invest time and energy in. We're just playing. I don't got time to play. I don't have time to just fuck around. Little boy shit. We've been there, done that. If I don't have no intention of fucking with you, I don't need to be fucking with you. It's hard to keep my attention span based off of conversation. You know what I'm saying? I don't find some people interesting. And then you think you're going to fit my needs or pique my interest by talking about what you think I want to hear, and then you're going wrong too. So I have people, come to me and say, well, what do you think our people need? Don't come at me with that shit, because I don't be wanting to hear that shit neither. Just be you. You are who you are. You're going to shine bright. And nothing, you don't have to fit nobody. People going to cope and deal with you. You don't have to fit anyone. Stop trying to fit in other people's mind state. Because if you up there and you on supreme mind shit, you got to bring them up. You can't be going down. I don't go down. Pause? Nah, no pause. But I'm just saying, I don't go down to people's mind state to try to fit them. I'm not doing that. Work too hard. This is years and years and years of working on self. I ain't reading no books. I'm not doing no yoga. I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm just sitting there saying, yo, what is the plan that you have for yourself? Where do you see yourself? What are you trying to do? You envision it, pow, you get to it. That's it. Everything else is a distraction. And people love to distract you. And it's tough. It's tough as hell sometimes because we live in the real world. You see a fat ass, you're like, damn. I just want to feel it. You know what I'm saying? But then you got to say, and then what? Damn, she got some nice lips. Or my weakness, damn, she got some nice jugs. I just want to feel one. And then what? So again, when you're not where you want to be, you need to work on being where you need to be. And there's no time limit on that. There's no statute of limitation in your growth. You know what I'm saying? There's no statute of limitation in your growth. Your growth could take 5 years. It could take, and the bugged out thing is, y'all keep aging yourself out of shit. You keep saying, by this time, that's not how life works. That's not how life works. There is no, by this time, I gotta have this, or I failed. According to who? According to what other people are doing? Listen, do you know? Let me say you. right? Everybody gonna tell you they give the realest talk, right? And some people give you real talk. I just give you common sense talk. There is no doctrine with me, okay? I don't subscribe to any religion. I don't subscribe to any ideology. I just subscribe to common sense, right? So look, listen, you are your biggest project. When you look at social media, which y'all all do, which we all do, and I promise you, for the past few months, I've been contemplating on deleting my social media. Why? Because I'm just tired of what I see. It's not helpful to me. It's not helping me. It's not helping me grow mentally, physically, spiritually. If anything, it's bringing me to a place where I don't like. Because I'm forced to look at people's illusion and I know it's a lie and it bothers me. But for financial reasons, for promotion, I gotta keep it. So that's why if you look at my Instagram, it's not too many posts. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't do all that shit because what are we doing here? What are we here for? I see people doing TikTok challenges. I see people panda. I see these are the things that you cannot buy. That stupid ass song. I hear that hours and hours. That shit drives me crazy. I'm like, yo, so this is what we're doing just as a whole, as a people. We ain't trying to grow. We not doing none of that. We're sitting there like this, taking a picture. And then you got some crazy ass caption under it. And then as soon as I post a picture, it's men commenting on what I look like and who I look like. So that shit is just disturbing to me. So I'm like, nah, I ain't sign up for this. But no, because you do it, everybody's doing it. That picture that you seen of that person is probably the 15th picture. It's like the 15th picture. They posted the picture because they was in front of a certain car. They was in a certain house. They had a certain plate of food. See, everything in the person's setting got to be right, and then they want to share it with you. Then they want to share it with you, and you buying into it. Stop buying into that shit. Shit is fake. Most of the shit you see is fake. Seriously. It's not even real. Because of social media, everybody became their own personal celebrity. Or so they think. You got hoes talking about who hoes. You got broke dudes who talking about who not getting money. All this shit is fake. It's all fake. People dancing. I see people setting up a camera. Setting the camera, and then start dancing. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm confused. I unfriended this chick on Facebook because she used to always set up the social media camera and then she just started dancing. And it wasn't even no I was about to say promiscuous. It wasn't even no provocative dancing. She was like, what the fuck? What am I following you for? I don't want to see this shit. But remember, no matter how much a person lacks a mental capacity, they still could be on social media. Me, I'm gonna be real with you. I have the uncanny ability to look at somebody and say, they're off. I don't know about y'all. I could look at people and be like, they got that little far away look in their eye. They off. So, I'm going to say this. To your favorite woman you like on social media, homies. To women, the favorite guy you like on social media. Catch them live one time. I bet you within 3 minutes of hearing them talk, you won't like them that much anymore. Because these motherfuckers is remedial. Mispronouncing words that you learn in 3rd grade. Weird lisps and all this other crazy. You be like, nah. You ever see somebody and you be like, yo, you was good till you open your mouth. Now I don't like you no more. But yeah. Let me shut the fuck up. I gotta go. I got editing to do. The full Freddie P audio is gonna be out tomorrow. I need y'all. If you don't do nothing else, go to iTunes if you have an iPhone. Look, it's really this simple, man. Really this simple. All you have to do, I'm gonna show you right now, is go to you see on your iPhone, you got podcasts. You can go to podcasts and just type in Doggie Diamonds No Filter and subscribe, leave me a comment. And if you have an Android, go to Spotify. That's simple. And just type in Doggie Diamonds No Filter and subscribe. That's simple. I got to get this. A lot of people don't watch Doggie Diamonds. This is my cue because YouTube decided want to act stupid and start pausing and stuff. So this is my cue. Shout out to y'all. Hit the like button. It's late night on the East Coast. But what can we do? If you want to be on this channel, if you want to get interviewed, I have a very low price. Maybe the price is too low. So that's why, yeah, it's buffering, it's acting dumb. It's time to go. Because, yeah, they're going to start acting stupid now. Maybe the price is too low. Maybe I should raise the price or something like that. Maybe the $350 is just too low. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yo, I'm out, man. Until next time, man. Peace.